Hey my best friend, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Southern Psychic, Lele in the building. And today we got another reading, so go ahead and get your drinkity drink, go get your snackity snack, and let's get it popping. Now today's topic of discussion, you got people speechless, okay? So right now, this is the time period where you've been purged from the ashes just like the phoenix, and you are the untamed fire. And as this fire, like you impact people on a big level, like you impact people's perspective, like you make people wake the F up. You're at this point in your life where you're speaking the truth and you're not holding back your truth. You're not holding back the facts, period. Especially people who want to, like tiptoe around is what I'm hearing. Definitely this energy coming through, like you've been through so much and you have some people who try to come at you any old way, like incorrectly is what I'm hearing. And so now you're just to this pinnacle in your life where like you're not going to hold back your truth anymore. And like it definitely feels like you might be hurting some people's feelings with this, but it is what it is because you are that truth serum, period. Okay. You're not going to sit there and be a bystander to any type of injustice in life is what I'm hearing. And definitely this is a time period where you stand up for your rights, stand up for what's true, what's of value. Okay. And so with this energy coming through, we do have boundaries being the first card come through. Okay. So this is definitely talking about putting up your fire hedge of protection. It says energy vampires crossing the line, fire hedge of protection. You cannot have my time. So definitely some people try to waste your time in situations for a while. And like this time period, like I'm feeling definitely like a lot of like Aries kind of energy, which we are having planets moving into Aries. Okay. And so with this energy shift, it definitely feels like, you're out of the illusions of the Piscean energy. Okay. Or the age of Pisces is what I'm hearing. And so this time period is a time period where you stand on business as a spiritual baddie that you are. Okay. You have been purged from the ashes like the phoenix is what I'm hearing. Okay. And so this time period, like anytime somebody wants to sit there, it just feels like planting seeds of doubt because we do have the venom of doubt coming through. And it says seek truth, rely on verified sources. You will encounter deceptive energy that could poison your decision making. Okay. So definitely some people try to poison your decision making. And it's gotten to a point where like you're done sitting there just settling in life in any aspect. Okay. And so this is the time period where it's like you're very mindful about the information that's being like presented to you is what's coming through here. Okay. So definitely this time period, Spirit wants you to know we have 777, luck and favor. So luck and favor is currently on your side. We have it's ready to come out of the oven now. So like I said, like purge for the fire. Think about like, putting something in the oven. Like you are literally made of fire is what I'm hearing here. Okay. So now you're ready to step out and lead. So we have the heartbreak made me. And with this energy coming through, I'm hearing that you might be recalling things that you've gone through that have made you the person that you are today. And heaven forbid somebody trying to come up in your space and tell you who you are or like lie on your name is what I'm hearing here. Okay. So this is the time period where you stand on business as a spiritual baddie, especially with the Lilith energy. Okay. Lilith energy does represent things that, we kind of suppress within ourselves due to not feeling accepted by society. We do have also acceptance as I'm saying that. Okay. And so this energy coming through, you're finally having acceptance of your power and of your gifts and the fact that you are this radical fire. Okay. And some people can't take the heat, period, is what's coming through here. So definitely this time period, like you're noticing, like maybe people fall away is what's coming through. But regardless, I'm hearing like, even though maybe your circle is getting a little bit smaller, it's just making way for the real soul tribe and the real ones. Okay. Because you're here to wake people up and some people don't want to hear it. And the thing is that when people don't want to face the truth and you're presenting the facts, I'm hearing like I said, like some people want to just either live a lie or they want to stay small, right? You're not here to play small, period. Okay. And so this time period, like you're really kind of like singing like a canary in a sense, like you're speaking out finally. Okay. And definitely some people, like I said, they just can't handle the heat is what I'm hearing here. Okay. We also have ripping the mask off, all honesty, and I can't hold back anymore. This is where you're at this point in your life. Okay. You can't hold back. You can't live a lie is what I'm hearing literally. Okay. So whenever people try to come in your energy and try to sit there and dictate things, I just feels like this is a time period where you take the power back. Okay. You just recently got out of a dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing here. And like with this energy, we do have the Knight's Veil. It says face your inner self. And this is what you've been doing. Okay. And also we have an owl, which represents being able to see through illusions and see through the night. Okay. It's a night hunter. Okay. So you are the shadow dancer. You are a night walker. Okay. And I feel like this time period has been the time of integrating that shadow of Lilith, right? Where you finally accept yourself for who you are and you don't hold back anymore. Like you literally got people speechless because like they've never seen you this. I'm hearing it like they feel like it's radical, right? But sometimes you gotta get a little radical to get things done. You know what I'm saying? Girl fight, look, arguments, physical fight at war and competing. Exactly. Like, it just feels like you've had a lot of like these ops trying to come up against you with this energy, okay? People wanted to argue with you is what's coming through. But we have unfazed, period. Like I said, you're standing like a boulder in the situation and what you're going through because, like I said, you have so much life experience under your belt that literally turned you into a spiritual warrior, a spiritual baddie, okay? And so definitely like, it just feels like some people try to like come at you. They had it twisted, okay? But you're unfazed to their tactics and their little arguments, and it definitely feels like you're kind of this powerhouse now. Like you've become this mature powerhouse who knows the truth of things, right? And you're no longer disillusioned. Like the real you can't be contained. The real you can't sit there and be muffled anymore, okay? Yeah, we have threatening. So somebody's feeling threatened by your energy now because you're coming off as kind of unfazed to their tactics. You're being unfazed to, like, I'm hearing threats. It could be as well. But it just feels like, you know, ultimatums is also what I'm hearing. Like, you're not playing that game anymore, right? I just feel like some people try to manipulate you. But the thing is like I said, you were purged from the fire already. You've already played this game is what I'm hearing. It's like some sort of cycle is trying to come back around. But, like, you've learned all the skills. And, like, now you're over here, like, in the bushes, kind of like with the ammunition, being stealth with it. Like, no, I see through you. I'm not going to sit there and be easily swayed, right? That's energy. Yeah, we have talking-ish, and we have wasting time, stuck, no changes, and limited. This is what you're done with. Anybody who wants to stay in that low, stagnant energy, like I said, you're like the purging fire now, okay? When people come into your life, like, they get changed forever, either for the worst or for the best, and it's on them. That's what I'm hearing here, okay? And so some people, they didn't make the cut with this because they didn't want to change. And like I said, like, you're evolving continuously, like, you're always evolving. You might find that you go through these phases where you go up and then you go down, like, you rise from the ashes and then you find yourself going back in the dark night of the soul continuously. And I'm hearing like sometimes you feel like maybe it's a bit of an identity crisis, right? But through it, I'm spirit saying the reason why this happens is because you're like transmuting energy quicker than most people, okay? That's the reason why you're always changing, you're always leveling up, and you're always one step ahead, okay? And so don't feel bad if you do find these moments where, like, I'm hearing of self-doubt where you kind of like circle back in. That's the path of the shaman is what spirit's saying, okay? So you are a natural born shaman, you're a leader, you're a teacher, and you're just alchemizing these energies faster at a faster rate than most people, okay? That's what's coming through here. So this energy coming through, like, let people talk smack. I just feel like people are a lot of talk, but you're over here burning things down. Like, you can talk all you want to, but I'm not going to sit there and play your little games being unfazed, okay? They're wasting their time with this is what's coming through here. Checkmate, period. I'm hearing, I know who I am, right? You know who you are now, period. We have haunted memories, flashbacks, side effects, and trauma coming through here, okay? So like I said, like there is this recollection of past energy trying to come back around with this haunted energy. And spirits want me to remind you today, like just think about how much wisdom you've already gained through similar experiences. And I'm hearing like, not this rodeo again, right? That's what it's given. I'm hearing, put your foot down. Don't tolerate no disrespect, period. And I don't think you are. Rejected, exactly. You're rejecting the past energies. And it's like past energies with new people, it could be as well. Like similar bullies, similar like people who are just bothered by the fact that you shine different and like you're no longer holding back your power, period. Exactly. We have reflecting. What did I just say? Like you've been in this process of like reflecting on what you've been through. And like, boo, your spirit team is so freaking proud of you. I'm proud of you because like it takes a strong person and a very discerning and intuitive person to really look at a situation and realize I've been here before and I'm not trying to repeat this. Let me just go ahead and state the facts right up front. Like that's what it's given. Like you're in this energy of just stating the facts right up front instead of letting people, you know, giving people that benefit of the doubt like you used to is what's coming through here, because you understand that that's just wasting time. Like, no, you've already seen this scene before, okay? You've seen this movie before, period. Some people are seeing you as so unfiltered now. Like your energy is so much unfiltered because like I said, you're just catching the ops real quick. It's like these spirit jumpers that hop into different bodies, but it's the same spirit in different like interactions is what it's given, okay? And so just understand that yes, you are very intuitive and you did the right thing by calling the devil out, period. Yes, we have the Queen rising, stepping into power, praise, coming up in spotlight. This is your time. This is your season to rise. As this Queen rising, as this King rising, okay? So claim it, affirm it, period. We do have creativity, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off of you. I am seeing feeds off of you. You are a creative person, and as a creative person, you create. And so therefore, there are individuals, especially with the groupie energy, of people who have tried to siphon from your energy. And that's another thing. Maybe you put people in their place, like you're like, whoa, you're not going to step over that boundary, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you've been in situations where like you let your walls down too quickly with people. And just this time period, like, you know, just, you know, you're doing the right thing, being discerning like this, okay? And some people, like, they didn't like the delivery, right? But like I said, you've seen this before, so, like, you're going to deliver the facts, period. Deliver the facts, period. No facts. Look, you had some people, they might have tried to make you feel bad for speaking up or calling the elephants out in the room is what's coming through. Never has the facts, makes ish up and lies, okay? Like I said, with the talking ish, somebody was spreading rumors and talking, okay? It just feels like two-faced energy with people that you've dealt with. And like, you're just calling it out this season, period. No facts. You got all the intuitive receipts. Sometimes whenever you're an intuitive, you don't necessarily have to see something in the physical. Although maybe like back in the day, you were more like that, where you wanted to make sure, just give people or situations like the benefit of the doubt, but you're not, it's like you're not wasting your time with that anymore because you knew where that led you, okay? It's like, you know, that could be the rose-colored glasses of seeing the good in everybody, and everybody does have good, but when it comes down to it, boo, like, call a spade what it is. Dude, we have the Queen of Halloween, we had the Queen rising, so this is you standing in your authority this season, no longer being swayed or moved by the opinions of other people or people trying to manipulate situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's given. Like, you're no longer falling for manipulations and you're standing firm on business, okay? So keep it up, keep at it, keep standing in your power is what Spirit wants me to tell you today, okay? The Owl Fairy, what was I just talking about? We have an owl over here too. Like I said, you see through the illusions, you see through the dark, okay? Because you are the light, you are the fire, you are the continuum fire is what I'm hearing here. That lights the way in the darkness, okay? And as the fire, you know, the thing about fire is that it can, you know, cook your food, it can bring warmth, but if you mess with fire, if you touch it, you will get burned. That's what it's given. Like, you're in this energy of just igniting your fire, and like some people who don't tolerate the boundary of the fire, they're getting burned is what I'm hearing here. So you're using your intuition as that owl energy. Owl is currently your spirit animal. If you want to go research some owl energy, okay, the owl spirit animal for yourself. Bro, the fire ritual. Dude, shut up. Oh my God. And the death priestess. Okay, right underneath that with the voodoo in violet, which is all about, you know, your scars are badges of honor, the things that you've gone through. You have enough experience is what I'm hearing here. So don't let anybody try to sit there and dictate the narrative, period, because you've been there, done that, got the t-shirt next, right? That's the energy coming through. But the death priestess with the fire ritual is definitely giving scorpionic. I'm also feeling kind of Leo energy coming through here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you're purged through the fire. You've been there. Okay, so this is what's making you different. This is why you're approaching situations in a completely new light is what Spirit's saying here, okay? And with the death priestess, it's all about transformation, purging through the fire as that phoenix, okay? So let's go ahead and get it popping with some final advice for you. I'm so proud of you, dude. So Spirit, what final advice do you have for my spiritual baddies who are igniting their fire this season, who are no longer holding back? Period. We have the flower child. It says momentum, creativity. Like I said, you have this creative fire that's burning inside of yourself. So this is the time period to create is what Spirit's showing me. You're in the full blown momentum right now. And it says, I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. And coming back to that Lilith energy, you know, no matter what people have said about you or think about you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people are proud of you or not. I just hope that you're proud of yourself, okay? And let that be above anybody else's opinion, period, okay? So that's the reading I have for you, darling. I send you so much love. You got this, boo. Until next time, you have a blessed and wonderful day. Ta-ta.